am changing my name to Fannie Mae. I'm going down to Washington, D.C. I'll be glad they got my back, 'cause what they did for Freddie Mac will be perfectly acceptable to me.
Well, that was folk singer Arlo Guthrie, who has gone from protesting the Vietnam War to protesting federal bailouts. And he is not alone. There are now calls for a new kind of Boston Tea Party to be held in cities across this country. And J.P. Freire is the managing editor of the American Spectator and the organizer of the Washington Tea Party. He joins us live from our D.C. bureau. Hi, J.P.
Hi there.
All right, so how did this get started? Because I want to tell you, yesterday on this show, we were talking about in particular this mortgage bailout and how people who pay their loans are really getting the short end versus those who have been somewhat irresponsible. And I asked our guest, where's the outrage? It was Ann Coulter. Where's the outrage? And she said there is some outrage, and she cited your group and what you're doing. So how did this get started, and what's it about?
Okay, well, Rick Santelli, a CNBC reporter, was reporting from the Chicago Stock Exchange, and he noted that there needed to be a new kind of tea party so that people could actually express their outrage over these sort of, over the government's support of fiscal irresponsibility.
He more than noted it. He went off on it on the floor and really got ticked off about what this bailout plan essentially is for mortgage people. Okay, so go ahead.
Right, and the best part about it was that a whole bunch of people decided to cheer him on while he was doing it in the middle of the exchange floor. So a lot of people thought, hey, why not go with this? So we created NewAmericanTeaParty.com. There are a bunch of other websites as well that all point you towards events that are happening in your area. And people are taking to Facebook and setting up events on their own. The best part about this is that the folks that are creating these protests aren't even typical activists. They're regular citizens that are just really upset about it.
What is the goal? What are you ticked off about?
Oh, well, I mean, ticked off about government support of fiscal irresponsibility, giving money to CEOs who made really bad decisions and allowing them to stay afloat when, in fact, their businesses should have failed, and allowed other people the opportunity to come into the marketplace. I mean, this is terrible. We have a government that is not even being beholden to the people. Instead, it's being beholden to companies that didn't even work all that well. And they're claiming that the reason that they have to do this is because we need to save the economy, but that makes no sense. If these companies were no good to begin with, then why are they giving them money?
So let me just tick down the list and ask you where you stand. The bailout of the banks, for it or against it?
We against it, philosophically speaking. Now, we're sort of in murky territory because a number of the groups that are sponsoring this organization, NewAmericanTeaParty.com, they're 501c3s, including my magazine, and we can't take actual political stances. It's more educational. We're talking to the American people about how, as citizens, we're upset about the fact that the government is not responding to the needs of the people and instead.
Well, but let me challenge you. This is my next thing was going to be the stimulus, the $780 billion stimulus, because Barack Obama says that does respond to the needs of the people. That's helping the people.
Not only is it helping the people, it's also helping the Democrats, pander to their constituencies. I mean, say what you will about golf course renovations, I don't think that most of the American people want to invest in those renovations.
What about the mortgage bailout? I mean, this latest plan, we're going to help people who are facing foreclosure, zero help for people who are paying their mortgages, the 92% of Americans who pay.
There are places for people that can't afford large homes. They're called smaller homes, or they're called rentals, and that's why I rent. I have to pay off my college loans, and it's not fair that the government is helping out people who went a little bit too far in their borrowing, versus trying to help me out. Why aren't they helping me out after? Hey, that's a good idea.
JP, I know it's a nonpartisan organization. You ripped on the Bush administration, same as the Obama administration. I got to go, but one line or less. What's the website?
NewAmericanTeaParty.com. Sign up for the email list.
It's all over Michelle Malkin's blog as well. Thank you so much, JP, for coming on.
Thank you.